Hello Learning Birds, this is Mr. Buffington and we are going to look at Excel spreadsheets again today from Microsoft Excel and look at some common shortcuts that you would use. So one common shortcut that you can do if you want something typed in every single column or every single row, you want to fill an entire column with a certain piece of information like I don't know, the word 3. What you could do is select that and scroll down and then press Control D for down and that will fill it in. Or you can just double click on the bottom corner of the row. Notice how it goes from being that fatter plus sign to being a thinner plus sign. If you just double click, it'll fill in. And it fills in, I'm scrolling down until the values stop. So it matches up with the other columns, the information in the other columns. So that's kind of a neat thing if you're going to do a fill down type of thing where you're trying to fill all the information from one cell down throughout all of the row. Or all of the column, Alright. Another thing, let's say we have a larger word here like sunshine or something. And this column width is really short, and we'll make this one here really short too, and this one here really long. If you want to adjust the column widths to approximate the words that are inside them, you can select all of them and then click on the side, double click on the side, and it'll give it an appropriate width. You can do all three at the same time as well by if you hold the Shift key and use your arrow key over, it will do all three of them at the same time. Or you can use another shortcut which is called Control A. Control A is a select all. It will select all of the content that is written in there, and again double click on the side and you get your columns all to an appropriate width. Alright, so that's kind of a good one. Select all. Control A is a good one if you're trying to copy an entire spreadsheet from one place to another. For example, if you're working from Google Sheets into Microsoft Excel and you want to save a copy in both, you can Control A, which is just to select all and then copy it over. There are some other control or command key shortcuts that will help save a little bit of time, and so we'll go over those ones pretty quickly. Again, Control A is to select all. Control C is to copy. I'm going to go ahead and press Control C or the Command C button, and you'll notice that the cell that is being copied has this kind of shimmering outline border there, and then when I press the paste button, which you can do left button and copy, left button and paste there, or you can just press Control V for paste. So you can paste it as many times as you want in as many places as you want using Control V. So Control C is to copy and Control V is to paste it in to the cell that you want it in. A slightly different command it's similar to copying, but it's cutting. And that's if you want to cut it from let's say cell C1 and I want to move it somewhere. You press Control X, which is to cut, and then Control V pastes it. So it basically moved it from there to there. Cut it from here and pasted it there. But I don't like it there, so I want to undo it. The undo command is a great command for people like me who make mistakes all the time and you want to fix it real quick. That's Control Z. Control Z is an undo command where it undoes the very last thing that you did. Now, with all of these, I'm going to get rid of all of that now and talk about three other commands that will help save you a little bit of time. And you can use these buttons here, bold, italics, and underline, just by clicking up there. But it's nice to have the shortcuts, and if you hold over top of this, you'll actually see the shortcuts. Control B, or the command key in B, Control I, and Control U. And you'll notice what happens when I do that. Control B, boom, it becomes bold. I can undo it by pressing it twice. Control I is italics, or make it italicized. And Control U will do an underline. There you go. So those are, again, some shortcut tools that are really helpful. Remember the double click on the corner, copied it all the way down. And then we had Select All, which was Control A. Copying is Control C. Pasting is Control V. Control X is to cut. Control Z is undo. And then Control B, I, and U are bold, in italics, and underline. Hope those shortcuts are helpful for you. They'll save you a little bit of time, and have a wonderful day.